Hi everyone, welcome to this week's update. It's October 5th. Haven't had an update in a while. Just been busy, been on holidays, work's been busy, new baby. One of many of these reasons. Just wanted to get a quick update on how the portfolio is going. Um, Not a lot has happened with the account in the last few weeks. Markets have been choppy, equity markets, crypto markets. So haven't really done too much, to be honest. So we'll just have a quick look into the portfolio performance today. Just I'll give some commentary on where my head's at the market. Just some other exciting news for myself. I'm going to be on the Copy Traders podcast this week with Gavin McCauley. It's going to air probably next week, I think. But looking forward to some good questions there. I'll be running through, my strategy and the markets I focus on, and then some of the interesting things that are happening, with what I see that's coming up in the next few months, and just some other stuff as well. So looking forward to that. I'll obviously post it on eToro, so do tune in. Let me know how you get on. I'll also post to my YouTube channel too. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you have there. So let's jump into today's. So we'll jump into today's performance. We're in and around 65.7% for the year so far. September wasn't fantastic, to be honest. We took a little bit of a dip, mainly due to the exposure we have in the equity markets. There's been lots of turbulence with crypto as well. But overall, we look into October, started off pretty good. Just a few days into October now, we were up at about 5% at one stage. It's bottomed out a little bit, but we're seeing cryptocurrency take back off again. Be interesting to see where it goes over the next few months. I haven't been worried about the crypto volatility. I think this is sort of playing out, as per halving cycle. So I'm not worried. I'm in crypto for the long term, particularly Bitcoin, particularly Ethereum. So yeah, we're kind of happy just to kind of wait back and let's see what happens. We picked up quite a few positions during September, actually. And, I was quite underexposed for my liking. Coming into September, we'd taken a good bit of profits when we were at about between 47 to 50K, which is fine. Had a big cash balance, so a lot of that cash now has been allocated. Just today now, I picked up some more Facebook just after the outage last night. Facebook is a long-term hold for me. There's an incredible amount of value in Facebook. Basically dominates the advertising world. So it was, it's a perfect opportunity to add to that position. Take a look at the rest of the portfolio. As mentioned, we were quite heavy on cash the last 2 months or thereabouts, just as we were waiting for opportunities. So we're in around risk of 4, which I've never been before. So that was interesting. But the idea was always to pick up positions in crypto for the long term. And that's what we did in September, which, we're seeing some of those positions pay off now as we move into October. So we're back at risk 5, which is all good. With still a little bit more risk to potentially take. But let's see where crypto goes from here. We have about 22% in cash, which is actually probably the lowest amount of cash I've held quite a while. The thing is, for me, I've picked up quite a good few positions across some stocks and crypto, as mentioned. And I'm quite happy with the allocation we have. So we just got to sit it back now for a while. The markets do their thing. In my mind, there's no rush. There's no rush for this stuff. The companies that we've picked are strong companies, got strong fundamentals. You must look at what's going on with the global economy. It's always a risk, but long term, it's no issues. We're happy to hold out through turbulent times. It's always going to be them. It's just the nature of the beast. As I mentioned, I've added to this particular crypto pot over the last few weeks and get an idea here what this looks like at the moment. Bitcoin for me is always the leader. Ethereum as well. I just find most amount of most sort of long-term value in these coins, to be honest. There's huge potential in the altcoins, obviously, and I have a few of those handpicked ones that I have added to my positions in. So I'm pretty happy with the breakdown at the moment of crypto. Again, there's still a little bit of cash there that I'm kind of looking eagerly to find dips, and if I do, I will add in, and I will obviously take some positions off the table once the profit gets gets pretty large. Just as part of the capital protection part of my strategy. So I'll leave it there for this week for this update. What I'll do is in my next update next week, I'll go into a little bit of detail about the podcast. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I know I sort of know what to expect, the sort of conversations that are had, but eager to get in there, eager to speak through the way that I see my own portfolio performance and some of the ideas in the market at the moment. I will share the findings from there. So I'll leave it there for this week. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll share Gavin's video next week. And I will do my update and I'll go through some of the things that we touched on in the podcast. Please like this post on eToro. And any questions that you want me to touch on in the podcast, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. But otherwise, have a great week and we'll catch you soon. Thank you.